plays with passion, he plays with heart, and he plays with a great deal of skill. Our MVP and defensive player, Dalton Tucker. Most valuable offensive player. Again, there were a lot of votes. This award goes to a young man that stepped into the most visible position on the field. Much is expected of him. Not only can he play with his heart and with his skill, he has to play as a leader. There were times that you could see his youth got in his way a little bit, but he never quit. And he always came back and always wanted to do better and always wanted to grow. Our most valuable offensive player, Dylan DeVault. This next young man kind of walked away with the voting on this, and it's well deserved. He led us not only in many offensive stats, but also in many defensive stats. He was our leading tackler. He runs the ball well, and he runs with a determination. He steps forward when we need him. An example of that, he has become one of the best punters in our history. And a story with that, we've only had one All-State player, and that was a punter. I will be trying to put him up for that. I know there are 2 kids this year that have had just outstanding years punting in our division, so we'll see what happens. He continues to work to get better. And he was just a joy to watch on the field this year. He grew not only as a player, but also as a person. And that's what was really neat to see. Our 2014 MVP, Skylar Christensen. This next award is one of the neatest awards we give. And it's one of those awards that really stands out for what we're about. And that's focused on the prize and showing the love of our Savior and the courage that He gives us to overcome whatever comes our way. This award goes to somebody with Christian leadership, attitude, and effort. And this young man displayed all of those. There were some very close voting in this award. I want to acknowledge 2 of the other young men that were voted for and were very close. And I'd like us to give them a round of applause also. Troy Heyman and Will Osmond, please step forward. This young man, as a sophomore, had a knee injury while we played Wilmot and had to have surgery after the season. After watching his sister go through it, he was very scared of it. Then he made it through his junior year, and we thought, wow, really great. Then in open gym, I get a phone call and I'm at home, and I come up there and I can see on his face, I take a look at his knee, and I was guessing, you're going to be looking at surgery again. So he had both of his ACLs replaced, but he still wanted to come out. And then early in camp, he takes it and he injures his knee. Thankfully, not as seriously, but still yet I'm okay. He wanted to get back, and he worked really hard. And Trish gave him rehabilitation things to do, and he did it without asking. That's what he brings to us. He brings a courage and a determination. Always wanting to do better. Being willing to admit when he messed up. There was one game where he was frustrated with himself. I didn't have to ask him. He apologized for it. A young man that takes it and displays courage and is deserving of this award. Our 2014 Panther goes to Curtis Walkenfuss. I have three of them. One's not able to be here tonight, but I'd like those two gentlemen to step forward. I have three outstanding assistant coaches. Without it, I couldn't do it. I'm somewhat of a competitive person, not always to God's glory. And these guys keep me in check and remind me what's important. They also work really hard with the young men that we have. They don't get a large paycheck. They get maybe a stipend and a gift. But they give time, effort, expertise, but most importantly, love to our young men. My assistant coaches, Keith Moe can't be here tonight. Rod Nelner and Andrew Shanefield. Let's give them a huge round of applause. I'd like to thank you all for supporting us this season. It truly was fun. I know my face may not have always shown that, and I apologize for that. I had a great group of young men that God blessed me with. Were we always great football players? No. But we will get there, I promise. Our goal is always to finish near the top of our conference. And that's our goal for next year. Our goal is to make the playoffs. And we're going to work hard and get there. But most importantly, our goal is to do all things to the glory of God. These guys accomplished that goal awesomely this year. And I would like to say thank you to them. Well done, guys. Thank you for the bottom. Two other awards that we received, recognized by the coaches of our conference. We have one all-conference player, Skylar Christensen, and one honorable mention, Wes Ott. The football meeting before that has already been done, so I can announce that. I know some of the other sports, theirs are still coming, so they won't have those special awards. But thank you, parents. Thank you, faculty and staff, for giving us the time and allowing us to use our talents to God's glory. Most importantly, thank you to this group of young men that you entrusted to me. Thank you very much.
So, we'd like to thank the managers for all the work they do. I don't know what we would do without them. And we'd like to thank our teammates. The season didn't go as planned, but I had a lot of fun, and I really miss playing with you guys. And most of all, we'd like to thank our coaches. I came here freshman year, I've never played football in my life, and they not only taught me how to play football, but they also taught me the value of hard work and to do everything, even playing a football game, to the glory of God. So we got them some gift cards to dinner. Doesn't show our appreciation for it.
If the award winners can come get your certificates and the rest of you now get to sit down. Thank you guys again for everything.